Finally, as someone that has studied Pixar movies, I am going to now react to the Elemental trailer. I'm going to try to guess everything that's going to happen in the movie based solely on the trailer, because Pixar can be a very predictable studio sometimes. So I'm going to give a spoiler warning, not only for Elementals, not only for every single Pixar movie ever made, but also for every single Pixar movie that will be made in the future, because those are patterns that are very clear, and once you see them, you cannot unsee them. So let's take it a watch.
Meet the residents of Element City.
Okay, this movie is gonna be terrible. Pixar is absolutely awful with world building. It's not something that they can do very well. It baffles me that they keep making movies based on world building. Pixar is based on characters and character relationships, character memories, backgrounds, and development. Their world building is absolutely terrible. There's only 3 exceptions to this. There is Monsters Inc., Finding Nemo, and Coco. And they are the exceptions that prove the rule, really, because Finding Nemo is them in the expanse of the empty ocean, just meeting character after character, which Pixar is good at doing. And Monsters Inc. is basically our world, but with colorful monsters, character design. And Coco is essentially someone's culture that they just took and then they tried to trademark. So Cars world building sucks, Incredibles world building sucks, WALL-E is very fatphobic. You do not watch those movies for the world building, you watch them for the characters. Every single movie that they release, they're like, oh, imagine a world with X. It sucks. It's fucking terrible. So I don't know why they keep releasing movies like this. See, the world building is terrible. Why they even have sponges in their universe if you can just like trap people in them, like I don't know, some fucking Horcrux or something. Oh my god, this looks terrible. Why does this fire wear clothing? Like, do they have genitals that they need to hide or something? Did the elemental Adam and Eve eat the forbidden fruit and so they were cast from the heaven because they discovered shame? Is this what happened? Like this, oh my god, this looks terrible. Why do they have noses?
This shop is dream of our family.
Okay, there's going to be some fucking stupid thing, like this character wants this to happen, but it's not gonna happen. Because the core of most of Pixar's philosophy is a character that wants something to happen, but then he finds out that it's not a good thing that the dream comes true, like Brave, they want to become independent, they want to cut relations with the mother, but they don't. Lightning McQueen doesn't win the Piston Cup. The girl doesn't get rid of the red panda. I know there's like a scene in that fantasy movie that the guy is literally writing what he wants to do in a diary, and nothing happens because of course it doesn't. It's a Pixar movie. You're not there to make your dreams come true. You're there to see that your head's a little bit on the clouds and you forgot to value everything else in your life. Kind of like Coco with the musician, or Mr. Incredible getting too caught up in heroics. I think there are like 3 exceptions to this, but this is a central core of Pixar's philosophy. So I think that there's going to be something about this shop, that someone is going to be really attached to this shop, to traditions, and it's not gonna pan out. Let's take more of a look. Okay, so I'm going to guess that these 2 are the main characters of the movie. One of them is going to be kind of stupid, and the other is going to be a little bit aggressive, like, oh, I don't like you, oh my god, it's so stupid, you got me in trouble. But they are going to see the value of the other person. And I am guessing that the kind of stupid, kind of undervalued person is going to be the round one, because Kiki and Boba.
Hey!
Okay, that's going to be something that is going to be completely fucking ignored by the world building. Like, there are going to be so many hazardous things. Compare this to, say, Disney with, I don't know, Zootopia, Wreck-It Ralph. They have much better world building. Like, if you actually see people discussing, say, Wreck-It Ralph, you can see that they put a lot of thought in that world building. And Zootopia has like the biomes, and they have a small town, and they always have to be mindful of the animals. The fire person just set someone on fire. It's something that can happen, just got brushed off in the trailer, is something that I don't see with good eyes. I mean, in Zootopia, this would be the equivalent of a beast attacking another animal. And that was the entire plot. And it's just like, hey, I burned you, sorry.
Why do they even
I told you that would be terrible world building, and they just played it off as a joke. Oh yeah, man, isn't it funny how we didn't design the city and did something unique with it at all? We just put a bunch of human shit. Let's make a joke about it. Let's not try to improve the design of the world in any way. God, this world looks so boring. Why are there skyscrapers? And they're just like, oh, they're a little round, they're a little curvy. Like, dude, why isn't there, I don't know, a fire land with a volcano? Or why isn't the water part the ocean? Mario games have much better world building than this. They have like a fire world, a water world, an ice world. Why isn't there like a beach or a really fun lake? You know, this sucks. Terrible world building. Yes, it's a bunch of fountains. There are fountains in the real world. It's really not taking the advantage of animation.
I've been trying to fill my father's shoes, but I never once asked what I wanted to do.
Yeah, you see, that's going to be the plot, because she wants to fill in the father's shoes, but they realize, no, that's not what I want. It's the kind of want versus need kind of thing. You know, if this were a Disney movie, there would be a character like, no, I want to see the festival, I want to reconnect with my sister, and they would get to fulfill those dreams. And because it's a Pixar movie, they're going to take a look at those dreams and be like, no, that's actually not right for me. This is going to be the plot. I think that the only exception to this are Bugs Life, Monsters Inc., and Ratatouille. Those are the only exceptions. Everything else is exactly like that.
I love hot food.
Oh man, isn't it great how it's relatable? Instead of like showing new shit, they're just going to show exaggerated stuff that you already feel. When did Pixar do this? Like, remember when Pixar used to be about showing you new stuff? Like, you would take your 5-year-old child to the cinemas and you would see a story about a lonely robot, or you would see an old man that lost his wife. And then now Pixar's like, yeah, let's make everything relatable to our audience. I don't understand, when did this happen? I'm going to assume that they noticed that the original audience grew up, and they said, well, I think that we should take into account that our original audience grew up, and we should make stuff that is also fun for adults. And we also should make stuff that's fun for children. And yeah, that is the logical thread that it would follow. But Pixar didn't used to be like this. Pixar used to be about more mature scenarios, about, I don't know, seeing Mr. Incredible lose his job and his self-esteem because his best days are behind him, and then find out that his family is much more important than that. And now it's just, oh, it's a child, they want to do child things, they want to see the world, but they have parents that tell them they should do stuff. No, it's just this. You could do a lot of things with fire, with water, with air, with earth, but yeah, let's just take this universal experience of spicy food and make a little joke about it and put it in your trailer. This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be really bad. I wish that I am wrong. I really do, because I would rather that I am wrong and there is a good movie out there for everyone than I am right and the movie fucking sucks. But I'm taking the pessimistic view because I'm either going to be proven right or I'm going to be proven wrong in the best way. I want this movie to be good. I want to have something else to watch. I want to have another great work of art by Pixar, but I don't think it's gonna be it. And if you have any problems with my predictions, well, come back when the movie is released on June 16 and tell me if I'm wrong.